Oh, hey, I'm Matt Peel, aka Howie the Executive. Just wrapping up another day's work here, working from home, as I have been since March or April. I don't even know how long it's been now. Rumor is today is actually New Year's Eve and tomorrow's 2021. But hell, all these days have mixed up together. I'm not even quite sure what day it is. All I know is that I'm in constant pain as I sit here trying to work every single day in this becoming a Zoom zombie with all this meeting mayhem going on. So today what I'm going to show you is how we can work a little bit to help with our legs, the tightness that we have in our legs, what can help with our hips, pain in our knees, and maybe even a little bit in our neck. So typically when we're sitting for long periods of time, we want to stand up, we'll push the desk away here, and we want to stand up and we go, oh, man, this feels so good. Problem is, we're actually exacerbating the problem because our hamstrings are already lengthened from being in this sitting position all day, and our quadriceps and our hip flexors are so short, it's hard for us to stand up straight. So really what we need to do is we need to stretch our quadriceps and stretch our hip flexors and strengthen our hamstrings and our glutes. That'll help with some pain that we're having in our hips and maybe even in our knees. So what we can do is we can do this a couple times a day, 3 times a week. So we're just going to get and stretch our quadriceps with a typical runner stretch. But we want to make sure is that the leg is in line with the other one. If we're still in this position or leaning over like this, it's because we're so tight we can't stand up straight. So we want to make sure we're nice and straight. Same thing with our leg is parallel to the other leg. Obviously we're going to do both sides. That's going to help stretch those tight quadriceps. What we want to do for our hamstrings and our glutes is we just want to lay on our back. We can do what's called a bridge. We're going to bring our feet right next to our butt, hands up, and we're just going to push our legs up as high, our hips up as high as we can. Feeling it in our hamstrings and into our glutes, stretching into our hip flexors. We can do this 15 to 20 times right here in our beautiful office. So that's a great way to help with our chronic pain, work a little bit on our legs, help us to feel better. So for our next meeting mayhem, we're not all that tight and all that cranky. So for more information, check out my book, Athlete in the Game of Life. It's available on Amazon.com. Isn't everything? Go to my links, check out my website, mattpeel.com, like my Facebook page, follow there, my Twitter, my LinkedIn, and did I mention my book? Yeah, I guarantee you're going to need my book because it helps you a whole lot to feel better about yourself and keep you back in the game, right? 15 minutes or less, right, saves you hundreds in car insurance. Well, for me, you know what? 15 minutes a day, 3 times a week saves your back from being in pain. So this is Matt Peel, aka Howie the Executive, and we'll see you next time.